Hi folks, in this video I'm going to teach you how to find the area of a circle. So a circle, if we have a perfect circle, we can find the area if we know the radius. The radius is the distance from the middle of the circle to the edge. So let's say the radius of this circle is 7 centimeters. If we want the area of that circle, the area for any circle is pi, which is the number 3.14159 blah 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 blah, goes on forever, multiplied by the radius squared, pi r squared, pi times r squared. We don't need the times symbol when we say pi r squared. We can just put pi and then r squared like that. It means the same thing. Pi multiplied by the radius squared. So that means if we know the radius, which we do, that's 7, we can square it. That means 7 times 7, which is 49. And then we multiply the 49 by pi, and that's the area of the circle, which we can just do on a calculator. If we do 49 times, we could either do 49 times pi if your calculator can do that, or just type in 49 times 3.14 because that's close enough really. And on my calculator that says 153.86. So the area of this circle is 153.86 centimeters squared. We should put the centimeters squared on the end there as well. Alright, so 153.86, that's the area of any circle where the radius is 7 centimeters. Let's try one more example. So sometimes we're not given the radius and we still have to find the area. Maybe in this circle we're given something like the diameter. Let's say we know the diameter. That is the distance from one edge of the circle, from one part of the circle, all the way to the opposite point on the circle's circumference, right through the middle of the circle. That's the diameter. So the diameter has to go through the middle of the circle. So we could think of it as the radius on both sides. So it's the radius that way and that way. So the diameter is always going to be double whatever the radius is, and we can use that to help us find the area of the circle. So let's say the diameter for this circle is 20 centimeters, and that's from there, that point there, all the way over to there. That's how wide the circle is basically. It's 20 centimeters. Alright, so we want the area of this circle. We have to know that the area of the circle is pi r squared. So we have to find r, we have to figure out what r is. We can't just do pi times 20 squared because 20 isn't r, 20 is not the radius. The radius is going to be half of 20, which is 10, because it's half the diameter. So the radius is always half of the diameter. R is always the diameter divided by 2. Alright, so now we can do pi r squared because we know the area, sorry, the radius is 10 centimeters, so we can do pi multiplied by 10 squared. 10 squared is 10 times 10, which is 100. So it's 100 pi, which any good calculator will tell you is 314.159 to 3 decimal places. So that's the area of a circle, pi r squared. Remember that one.